There was once a barber named Frank who prided himself on being the best in town. His cuts were legendary, and customers often raved about his skills. However, Frank had one small problem. He was incredibly forgetful. One day, a customer walked in for a haircut and sat down in the chair. "Hey Frank, how are you?" asked the customer. Frank smiled and responded, "I'm great. What can I do for you today?" The customer said, "Just a trim, please." As Frank got to work, he started chatting. He started talking about everything from the weather to his favorite sports team. But as usual, Frank became distracted. Suddenly, the customer pointed to the mirror and said, Frank, are you done? I wanted just a trim." Frank looked shocked and said, "Oh, but you didn't think I could forget your haircut, did you?" The customer frowned and replied, I thought you were taking your time, a little too much." Frank thought about that for a moment before asking, "What was I supposed to be doing then?" The customer sighed and explained, "Just a simple trim." Frank scratched his head and apologized. "I'm really sorry. Let me fix that." So he grabbed the scissors, turned to the side, and began to cut again. Minutes later, he finally turned the chair around, looked in the mirror, and gasped, "Oh no, I did it again." The customer, confused, asked, "Did what?" Frank groaned, "I forgot the sideburns." The customer burst out laughing and said, "Forget about the sideburns. I'm just glad you remembered not to cut my ears." Frank sighed in relief. "Oh, good. I was never a fan of extra earlobes anyway." They both shared a hearty laugh, and as the customer left, he couldn't help but think, "Well, at least my ears are safe."